A gentle warning, this video contains graphic images of genetic mutations, birth defects, stillborn babies and cancerous growths. Some viewers may find the contents upsetting and disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you for tuning in to another short documentary on genetic mutations, birth defects and cellular mutation. Brought to you by WLOK Media and Quark Studios UK. Thank you to our subscribers and people who have liked our content. We appreciate the feedback and your comments. If you have a topic you would like us to cover, please send us a message or leave a comment. Let's dive in. Have you ever wondered why some people are born with certain physical or mental challenges that others do not have to face? It's a question that has puzzled scientists, doctors, and parents alike for centuries. Today, we're peeling back the layers of this mystery to uncover the world of birth defects. Birth defects, also known as congenital anomalies, are abnormalities that occur while a baby is developing in the womb. These can affect the structure of a body part, how it functions, or both. They occur in 1 out of every 33 babies born in the world. So, they're more common than you might think. But what causes birth defects? Well, the answer is complex. It's a mixture of genetics and environmental factors. Sometimes it's due to changes in the genes or chromosomes of the baby. Other times it can be due to certain medications or substances the mother is exposed to during pregnancy. But often the exact cause remains unknown. Let's take a closer look at a couple of examples to better understand this. Down syndrome, for instance, is a birth defect caused by an extra copy of chromosome 21. This results in intellectual disability and physical features such as a flattened face and upward slanting eyes. On the other hand, a cleft palate, which is a split in the roof of the mouth, is a physical birth defect. It occurs when the tissue that makes up the roof of the mouth doesn't join together completely during pregnancy. This can lead to feeding, speech, and hearing problems. Birth defects can be serious, life-changing conditions. They can affect an individual's health, development, and quality of life. But it's important to remember that they are not the individual's fault, nor are they necessarily the result of something the parents did or didn't do. In the end, birth defects are a diverse group of physical or mental abnormalities that occur during the formation of the baby in the womb. They are a reminder of the delicate and intricate process of human development, a process that, despite our best efforts, we do not fully control. What if I told you that a tiny error in our genetic code can cause significant changes in our bodies? This is not a premise for a sci-fi movie, but the reality of genetic mutations. Picture our genetic code as a cookbook, with each recipe representing a gene. Each ingredient is a letter of DNA, and together they make up the instructions for our bodies. Now imagine a typo in the recipe. Perhaps a teaspoon of salt is misprinted as a tablespoon. That's a simple analogy for a genetic mutation, a small error that can lead to a drastically different outcome. Genetic mutations can be inherited, passed down from parent to child. Think of this as a family recipe book, where a misprint in the original gets copied into each new edition. These inherited mutations can lead to a variety of genetic disorders, such as cystic fibrosis or Huntington's disease. However, not all mutations are inherited. Some occur during a person's lifetime due to factors like exposure to radiation or certain chemicals. Picture this as spilling coffee on your cookbook and smudging the instructions. These are called acquired mutations, and they can lead to conditions like cancer. While some mutations can cause disease, it's important to remember that not all are harmful. In fact, the process of mutation is a driving force of evolution, leading to the diversity of life we see today. Some mutations can even be beneficial, like those that give us resistance to certain diseases. Finally, it's crucial to remember that we're all mutants in a way. Each one of us has around 60 new mutations that our parents didn't have. Most of these are harmless, but they make us unique, contributing to the variations in appearance, abilities, and even personality that make us human. So genetic mutations are not always the villains they're often made out to be. They're simply part of the story of life, a testament to the power of tiny changes over vast stretches of time. Hence, genetic mutations are alterations in our DNA that can sometimes lead to diseases and disorders. Now, what happens when our own body's cells turn against us and start to grow uncontrollably? Let's delve into this question as we explore the world of cancerous growths. Imagine your body as a bustling city where each cell is a citizen busily doing its job. Everything runs smoothly until, one day, a cell decides not to play by the rules. Instead of growing and dividing in an orderly manner, this rebellious cell and its offspring continue to grow without check. This is where we come face to face with what we refer to as cancer. Cancer, at its core, is essentially a disease of uncontrolled cell growth. Unlike normal cells that know when to stop growing, cancer cells have lost this ability. They continue to divide and multiply, forming a mass of cells, what we commonly refer to as a tumor. However, not all tumors are cancerous. Those that are called malignant tumors, and they have the ability to invade nearby tissues or spread to other parts of the body. But how does a normal cell turn rogue? It all comes down to our DNA, the blueprint that guides all cellular activity. Sometimes, due to various factors such as exposure to certain chemicals, radiation, or even inherited mutations, this blueprint can get damaged. These alterations push cells into becoming cancerous, setting off a cascade of unregulated growth. The impact of this cellular rebellion on the body is enormous. Depending on where the cancer forms, it can disrupt the normal functioning of vital organs, weaken the immune system, and eventually lead to serious illness or even death. It's important to remember that research into understanding and treating cancer is ongoing. Our knowledge is expanding, and with it, our ability to combat this cellular rebellion. In the meantime, early detection and prevention are key, as they can greatly increase the chances of successful treatment. In conclusion, cancerous growths are the result of our cells dividing and growing uncontrollably, which can lead to life-threatening diseases. So let's strive for a healthier lifestyle. And remember, each one of us plays a crucial role in this fight against cancer.